Well, hi. I'm back to vlogging again. I totally haven't been doing anything the last few months. I don't even know if this is going to go very far. It's been a crazy last 5 or 6 months of my life. And a lot of you know that we had a flood in Minot. I wasn't affected by it much. I was at most inconvenienced, and that's it. And so I didn't have a whole lot of problems going on. But, things did happen. I had a lot of emotional things happen, a lot of other things in my life go on, and I stopped doing the vlog because I didn't know what to say, because everything that I wanted to say was probably way too personal, and so I didn't know if it was appropriate for me to actually do a vlog or to say something in a public way. And maybe I will say what's been on my mind later on. I don't know. In the meantime, I'll go back to doing like a simple vlog, talk about whatever, talk about what I've been listening to, what I've been doing, what's been happening in life. But for now, things are getting, well, they're not quite normal for me right now. Right now, they're, over the top for right now, but I'm seeing maybe there might be some light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe there'll be some changes in my own life. I don't know. But maybe that's why I want to kind of come back and do a vlog again, is because I'd like to chronicle some of these changes that will be or won't be happening. Who knows? Maybe it'll be another typical winter with Brent. But there you are. Hopefully things will go on, and things will be great. These will be kind of like just pieced together kind of vlogs. Nothing fabulous, nothing wonderful, just bang, there they are. Maybe I'll have something important to say. Maybe I'll have nothing to say like I am right now. But there you are. I thought what I'd do on my way to work is to show you a little bit of what the flood did to Minot. It's really, really quite a shame. I mean, these houses are, some of my favorite houses are down in this area, and they're just all devastated. I don't know personally what I would do. I mean, it's just terrible what's happened. And it's, you don't know when it's all going to get back together, when it's all going to end up, being the same, normal, or hopefully even better. But, these folks are trying hard, and hopefully we'll be able to, piece things back together. But it's unbelievable that all of this stuff was completely underwater, absolutely underwater. I used to live in this apartment building right here, and it's just really sad to see it like that. It was one of my favorite apartments, and the bridge that we're coming up on right now was completely underwater, all the way up to where you see the top of that bridge there. That was completely underwater, and it's kind of scary. That was all just like a little bit over a month ago. So yeah, amazing. And they're finally taking down the dikes here, and so that's kind of nice. That'll be nice to have that road back again. Well, there you go. A little bit of a sneak peek of the thing I'm working on right now, a music video for High on Stress. And this is how I spend my days off, is still editing. So I must really like this stuff an awful lot. Anyway, there you go. Very, very small, little dinky sneak peek of the new High on Stress video, which will hopefully be done in the next couple weeks or so. There you go. I suppose I should be telling you what I've been listening to. As far as new stuff goes, that is, I've been listening to a ton of old stuff for some reason. A lot of Beatles, a lot of Frank Zappa for some reason. So there you are. The first one on the list is Kate Bush's new one, Director's Cut. You see it there? It's just fine and dandy. It's a great CD, and it's actually a rehash of some of the songs off of her Sensual World CD from many years ago, and the Red Shoes from many years ago as well.
but I think this is a much better interpretation of those songs. So it's actually very, very worthwhile having. The new Brian Eno, Drums Between the Bells, with Rick Holland doing the lyrics for this thing. Most of the time I don't like spoken word stuff. And this is spoken word with music in the background, because sometimes I think the music in the background just becomes sort of like a very lame soundtrack to a poetry, and so oftentimes I don't find it very interesting. This, however, is very interesting. Eno picked some very good voices to do the interpretation of it as well, and just very, very good stuff. So that's great. The other one that I was going to mention was Within and Without by the band Washed Out. Very good, sort of 80s in a way, but very ethereal vocals all the way through it. Very beautiful at the same time. Put out by Sub Pop, so it has that Sub Pop electronic pop type of feel, like Postal Service, for instance, and that type of thing. Maybe even Saint Etienne. But yeah, very, very good. Washed Out. And the last one, of course, is one that everyone will probably laugh at me for, but I bought all of her things, and being a gay man, I guess I can get away with this. Selena Gomez in the Scene. When the Sun Goes Down. Very, very good CD. If you like the Disney type of stuff, the Disney pop type of stuff, it's very good. The CD cover is very interesting. If you look through the booklet on the inside, it's as if she's been around for 40 years or something like that, and she has a CD cover for each one of those genres of music throughout the last 40 years, and it's really, or maybe even longer, 50 years, 60 years, and it's very interesting. So kudos to the guy who did the cover. So there you are, the music I've been listening to.
Oh, well, as you can see, I'm in the middle of a new drawing. And I always draw on the floor like this, which is probably the reason why I've got such a bad back. But at any rate, hopefully you'll be able to see a little bit of this thing. And I'll show you a little bit more as it goes on throughout the videos, and maybe we'll see some progress in it, and hopefully it'll be successful. At any rate, that's about it for this time. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you, well, whenever, in a week or hopefully a week. So we'll see you then.